Hello! Welcome to a very special celebratory stream. 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, Ben Davey, evening all. Yes, hello, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, just happy to have you all here. We've got a full day or evening of games in front of us. So we did a we hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is something I never really thought I would ever say, honestly. So I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all your support. It truly does mean a lot. And so we are going to be playing a lot of games today, and I am so very excited for it. We're going to be playing not on Twitch, no. So we're doing this solely on YouTube, just kind of as a party for YouTube type situation. And depending on how this goes, I may start streaming on both software or both platforms, because both platforms have a little bit different things to offer, right? So YouTube has its own thing, Twitch has different things, and so it's always kind of a question of where you're going to stream and like where do you want to stream, because each one of them has different things to offer. And so we're going to try YouTube, and if we like it, we may do both. We probably won't be exclusive to YouTube if it goes well, but we may start doing both just to kind of see how it goes. But yeah, so we're going to play Marvel Champions. We're going to play Lord of the Rings. We're going to play Arkham Horror. In between all of those, we've also got some just don't tell Twitch. So the Twitch rules are that the YouTube stream has to be private for 24 hours. So after the VOD has to be private for 24 hours. So that's how you can do it. You just can't post it immediately. So weird rules. But yeah, so we're playing the 3 LCGs. We're going to be playing all of those, and then sporadically in between. So after Marvel Champions, we're going to play some Spirit Island, which is actually my favorite game of all time. Now, I play a lot of LCGs. It's probably safe to say they're probably actually my favorite game of all time. But I typically, when people ask, I go, Spirit Island's my favorite time, or my favorite game of all time. So we're going to play some Spirit Island. After our Arkham Horror game, we're going to be playing some Aeon's End, which is a deck building game that's similarly set up to like a Marvel Champions, where you have a mage and you're going up against a villain. And so we'll see how that goes. And then Lord of the Rings, and then if we have time, we're going to finish the night off with some Slay the Spire. So no idea how long that will go. The current schedule is posted pretty much everywhere, but the best way to find it is on the community tab of the channel. And that's kind of the order of operations that we're going in. Who knows if we're going to be sticking to that. My guess is no. My guess is that we will either be quick or slow, probably a little bit slow because I like to talk. But yeah, so we'll see. Excellent. So Marvel Champions. Well, okay, yeah. So Marvel Champions, we started a series on Monday. Hey, Brent, what? 8 hours? Crazy, man. And super congratulations. Well, thank you so very much. Yeah, 8 hours. That's what we're shooting for. So I've got my water, I've got my caffeine, and I've got my games. And so I'm pumped. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been saying that I've been doing this probably ever since I started the channel. And so it's been a long time coming. So Jason, D20 Woodworking, suggested that I do one probably about a year ago, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And then here we are. It just takes me a while to get there, but yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah, so the Marvel Champions game, we started the series on Monday, where we are going against some of the more difficult villains in the game, trying to figure out if Doctor Strange or if Wolverine is more powerful. Also, I see like a little YouTube symbol on my screen. I don't know if that's there, but if that is, it may be blocking the hero card, and if so, I apologize. Let me know if that is annoying, and I can rearrange this. But it's like right here. Yeah, so we took on Magneto on Monday, and Doctor Strange was the clear winner there. Magneto and Wolverine did not Sure, I should have started with well done. Well, thank you so very much. Yeah. Get Get up in game. Hey, congratulations on 2K. How's it going, Josh? Welcome. Nothing blocking the card on my view. Excellent. Good. I'm glad. It's good. It's way in the corner. Good. It's huge on my screen for some, like it's bigger than the card. So I'm glad it works for you all because it's a little, I can see it here fine, perfectly. So, okay, good. So Magneto and Wolverine did not get along, and so now we are running up against Red Skull. And so I think that Magneto and Wolverine were, or I'm sorry, that against Magneto, Doctor Strange had the edge because Magneto is very susceptible to like a stun lock or a confused lock type build, and Wolverine does not have that in his kit. Wolverine likes to go fast. Now we're going up against a Red Skull, which I think could be pretty evenly balanced. I think Wolverine may have the slight edge here on Red Skull, especially because of the modulars that we're using. So we're doing this. We're going to start with Doctor Strange because we started with Wolverine last time. So we're going to start with Doctor Strange right now, and then we will roll into Wolverine against Expert Red Skull, and we are running against the Anachronauts, which is, thank you Brant for the suggestion, and then the Doomsday Chair. So the Doomsday Chair is this MODOK who is absurdly large and annoying and frustratingly difficult to beat. 8 health, 2/2, and he has Retaliate 2. And what is so difficult about the Red Skull MODOK combination is the side schemes, which they are in their own deck, pulls MODOK out. So you are going to be fighting MODOK very, very frequently. And that could be an issue for Strange. So Strange could struggle with that more so than Wolverine, I think. Alrighty. After facing Expert Ronin today and winning, Captain America is the best hero. That's impressive. That's so crazy. Expert Ronin is insane. Good job. Congratulations. Josh, doing great. Excited for the stream. Me too. Yeah. All day stream. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so pumped. Alrighty. So we will talk about the deck, but just to kind of also give you a little bit of a peek into what we're doing on, for Lord of the Rings, we are playing a special scenario pack called the Hunt for the Dreadnought. And so it's a really cool setup where we're like on a ship, and we're basically like going into like naval warfare, and we have to search and destroy the Dreadnought, which is this incredibly powerful ship. And so there's like rules for like this naval battle and ships blocking ships. So it looks really cool. I'm really pumped to try that because it's a really cool scenario. The other kind of catch is your minimum deck size in that scenario is 100 cards. And so I did not realize that when I when I said that I was streaming that. And so the deck is, super thick, and I'm probably gonna have 2 stacks because it slides everywhere. And then for Arkham, we're gonna be doing the Blob that ate everything, which is another special scenario pack that has a lot going on. We're gonna be running a Roland Banks, and Maddie from the Discord or the Diamond's Edge wrote a really cool write-up for Roland Banks as like a starting class and how you play Roland Banks. And so I'm following his advice and how he does that. And then we pulled, and we're doing a Winfred Habamok rogue deck. So I'm excited because that's always been one that I've wanted to try. And also the standalone rules, we'll talk about this more when we get there. The standalone rules for Arkham are way more interesting than I thought. So I may be doing some more standalone stuff. Ben, shield block saved your butt. Shield block is so good. Shield block is so good. Okay. Well, let's start playing some games. Let's do it. Okay. So Red Skull is pretty notorious for how much threat you need to manage with him on the table. And so Red Skull gets a benefit in his attack based on how many side schemes are on the table, and the kind of the gimmick here is at the start of the villain phase, you add a side scheme. And so he's consistently getting stronger. You have to manage these side schemes. Some of them are bad. Some of them actually have benefits when you do beat them. And so it's always a tactical decision on where are we going to focus our resources and take them out. And so Red Skull versus Justice is always very good. Like I said on the Monday stream, we are trying to showcase a couple of different aspects for each one of the heroes. So um, so this time we're going to be running Justice with Strange, and we're going to be running Aggression with Wolverine. I ran Aggression on Monday, but I do want to rewind that a little bit because we switched up to Protection, and so we're going to go Aggression again. Brant, well, I'm doing laundry and then attempting to make lemon chicken, so your day sounds more fun. Awesome. Oh, I love lemon chicken. I did a lemon chicken after a. This is a very sad story. We did. I had a smoker, and so I was doing an overnight smoke. It was probably going to be around like an 18-hour smoke, and I woke up. I have to wake up like every 2 to 4 hours to check on it and make sure everything is fine. And I went to I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I went down to check the smoker, and it was dead. It was cold. So the meat's ruined because it's been sitting out. It's probably at a level that like all the bad stuff starts growing. And so I panicked, and just around the house, because we had a bunch of people coming over, we made lemon chicken, and I love that flavor. I don't think it's going to turn out as well as yours is going to, Brant, but I'm happy for you. That's exciting. Bryce, speaking of Arkham, I started a new job, and the guy I sit next to play Elder Core. I brought Arkham in, and we're going to play during lunch one day. Nice. We're playing Dice Storm tomorrow. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love when you're able to find a game or a person that you can play like at work. That's really cool. That's awesome. I played so much Elder Core in college and like right after college, so much to the point where it was one of those that I felt so sad trading it away. But hey, Roberto, how's it going? Congrats on 2K. Thank you so very much. Happy to have you here. Hope everything is going fantastic for you. Alrighty, let's talk about Doctor Strange. So we are running the Justice deck against Red Skull. So we have the staples of the Mystic, right? So the Sorcerer Supreme giving us that +1 hand size when we are in hero form. And then the Spiritual Meditations allowing us to cycle into the cards that we want and need to play. Zone of Silence is the Mystic only trait that says choose a scheme, discard up to 4 cards from your deck, remove 1 threat from the scheme for each card discarded this way. This is just a flexibility card, right? It allows us to get in and take care of whatever side schemes we need. We've got Overwatch, so attached to a scheme. Match 1 per scheme. When any amount of threat is removed from the attached scheme by a thwart, discard this card, remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. So we can throw this on the main, and then that can help us clear some of these side schemes. We've got Speed, who allows us to thwart for 4 in a turn if we need to. Jessica Jones, she gets +1 thwart for each side scheme in play, which comes in very clutch with Red Skull. We've got Blindfold, allowing us to check out the top couple cards of our deck. Fury for a block. We got Helicarrier and Quinn Carrier. We've got our money. Cosmo is in here. I just realized that these are all sorts of not in order, so, so I apologize. Cosmo is a auto include in any Doctor Strange deck because he's able to cycle your invocation deck, allowing you to get to the cards you need. So Cosmo is always going to be in my deck. Got Skilled Investigator. Turn the Tide for some damage. Once we defeat remove all the threat from a scheme, we can play Turn the Tide for 3 damage. Concussive Blow for some confuse. Chance Encounter to go grab the allies that we need, and then clear the areas for some more threat. Alrighty, okay, so Bryce, T-Snow makes some delicious lemon chicken pot. Ooh, that sounds good. No, I'm the Valkyrie of cook. It may not go well at all, but my wife does not eat, meat. Also, okay, so biggest complaint about streaming on YouTube so far, which I streamed on YouTube back before I started this channel. So history lesson for Nelson all over / living card gamer. I streamed under my podcast initially for YouTube, and then I switched to Twitch, which is when I made the living card gamer. Biggest complaint so far, the chat is very, very tiny. It is hard to see the chat. So if I miss what you're saying, I apologize. But Valkyrie of cooking, it may not go well at all, but my wife does not eat meat, so I have to learn at some point. Fair. Hey, waiting for my core set to be delivered to your house. So excited. Thanks for all your tips. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, is it coming soon? Is it coming soon? That's such an exciting time. Oh my goodness. The Valkyrie of cooking. So you spend hours in the kitchen only to end up with basic burgers. Jessica is a little good versus Red Skull. Yeah, Jessica is one of those cards that I pretty much always include with Red Skulls. It's weird hearing you say Bryce. Oh, am I not saying that correctly? I'm sorry. Okay. So Doctor Strange starts with the Invocation deck, which are these super dumb spells. And so we get to play with the top card of that face up. If we can flip into a Winds of Watum, we are feeling pretty good. Stephen Strange has an ability on his alter ego side to cycle that top card. We're going to shuffle the Obligation in after we do this. So because we do have to deal ourselves an encounter card. Also, I looked. So on the stream on Monday, I was talking about how I need some big token or something that tells me that, hey, this has a when defeated effect. By the same token has some. So we are going to have some of those whenever they make it across the ocean. Whew. Just got an email. Rogue and Gambit are on the way. Nice. Friday hype. That's exciting. Yes. Yes. Okay, so Rogue and Gambit I should get on Friday. I think I should get on Friday. Typically the FLGS that I frequent does come and hang out and sends us an email saying that they're here on Friday. And so my next stream after this one will be Friday evening to get both of those probably unboxed, and we'll probably shoot for 2 games of each one of those. You're saying it correctly, but I'm used to hearing you say Beast now on Twitch. Bryce is perfect. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Alrighty. Cool. Let's play some games. So Doctor Strange starts with a hand size of 6. We've got a clear the area. Oh, actually, hold up. Sorry. Put the red house into play. Shuffle every side scheme into the side scheme of the deck, and put the sleeper outside out of play. After you resolve step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. This threats out at 8. Red Skull is a 3/1. He gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. So we've got it here. So we got clear the area, protective ward, astral projection, concussive blow, magic blast, and the Eye of Agamotto. I really like having Eye of Agamotto in our opening hand, and astral projection works to get rid of the red house. The red house says that we can thwart the side scheme. We can use our attack instead, but we don't need to do that because we're probably going to be using Steven to exhaust over here. Astral projection we're going to hang on to just to probably get rid of this. I think we need to manage this pretty closely. Magic Blast is good. This is where a lot of the damage is going to come from, is Magic Blast in our 7 rings. And so I think we're going to get rid of Magic Blast, Concussive Blow, Clear the Air, and Protective Ward. We're going to mulligan 4 cards. Genius, that's a good pull for us. Blindfold is a good pull for us. Spiritual Meditation is a good pull. And Wong, I love everything that just happened right there. Late night gaming. It's Doctor Strange time. Yes, it is. Doctor Strange. Yes, let's go. Alrighty. So 7 rings. We can give up to 3 characters a tough status card. Place this card in the invocation card discard pile. We're going to swap this with the next card, which is a Winds of Watum. Huge first turn pull. So good. I must be the only one that can lose games with him. Nope, no, not at all. I think this one's going to be pretty close. Like Doctor Strange is very good, but he is not perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and. What am I listening to? I don't know. I just put it on like my like songs, and I'm like, I don't even know what this song is. Okay. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. Master the Mystic Arts. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, huge. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's toss the Master of the Magic Blast. The reason that this is so good is we can now spam Winds of Watum. So we'll go Genius for an Eye of Agamotto. We'll use Eye of Agamotto to play Master of the Mystic Arts, pray the printed cost of the Invocation deck, resolve its special ability, and then place it back on top. So draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. There's a Cloak of Levitation and a Quinn Carrier, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and use Doctor Strange's ability to draw 3 cards. We got Crimson Bands already. We got 1, 2, 3. So okay, that's what we call it. That's what we call a good turn. I'm pretty bad with Doctor Strange. I know he's good, but I can't quite get him to work. On power rankings, I play with him. He's behind 10 to 12 heroes. Much better for Ant-Man, for example. Ant-Man's really good. Ant-Man's really good. Okay, what are we doing with our lives now? So I want to... We'll go Turn the Tide. One of these Astral Projections and a Helicarrier to get out a Quinn Carrier. We'll go Quinn Carrier and a Blindfold. To get a Cloak of Levitation out. So we gain the aerial trade and we can exhaust the Cloak of Levitation to ready Doctor Strange. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll ready Doctor Strange up. And then we're going to use a Wong and an Astral Projection to play Cosmo. We will go ahead. I don't want to get... we're going to do it. We're going to name... Actually, you know what? Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to name... we're going to thwart one here. Then after Cosmo thwarts, we can choose a deck and name the top card. If we're correct, he does not take a damage. I want to keep Crimson Bands out here, so let's do Treachery. It's a minion. Okay. So Cosmo takes the damage, and then we will thwart 2 here off the red house. Okay. So we will stand up. Pretty good build turn. Turn 1. I like it. Big fan of that. We got a Skilled Investigator. That's nice. A Sorcerer Supreme. That's also very nice. Concussive Blow is okay. An Energy. And Sanctum Sanctorum. Alrighty. So we will place 1 thread here. Then we reveal the top card. Actually, I don't even think I shuffled these. So let me shuffle these real quick. Why is the Cloak exhausted? I readied Doctor Strange. The Cloak was exhausted because I readied Doctor Strange so that he could thwart. Do the side scheme deck? As in, like, shuffle it? Or it's after you place, right? Because it's after step 1. Oh, so do the side scheme deck. Yes. Josh, you're a genius. You're a genius. Nice. Go team. Okay. So we got the Anachronauts. When defeated, shuffle each temporal card in the encounter deck, discard pile back into the encounter deck. You can use Cosmo the sides. Yeah, that was, yeah. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Welcome. This is so fun. Alrighty, so we're this is cool, guys. This is a rough start. Red Skull's gonna hit us for 2 plus a boost card. We're gonna take it to the face. We got 10, so 2 plus 2, and there goes Shadows. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're down to 6. We've got 3 cards we're resolving right now. King's Chosen, Insight 1. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a temporal minion is discarded. Reveal that minion. Well, we're just discarding the entire deck, apparently. Wild Run. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. This could be pretty upsetting. So we will re-roll a 6. Number 1 is the top card. 1, 2, 3. I think that's Sorcerer Supreme. Nope, it's Concussive Blow. Sweet. Sorcerer Supreme was the next one. 4 damage. No, Shadows is gone. Yes. Right. Okay, so we got Wild Run. We Got biochemical upgrade surge attached to the minion with the highest printed hit points. When the attached minion would be defeated, heal all damage from it instead, then discard. And then this surges into a MODOK. So MODOK has retaliate too. Yo, what a time to be alive. And Red Skull's right hook. Red Skull's gains retaliate 1 and 1 of each resource to discard the event. Alrighty, so that is what we call a bad start. That's a rough start, y'all. Yeah, we beat Red Skull with Legions of Hydras and a Necronauts 2 player, but I don't think I've ever won it solo. Miss Marvel Justice has gotten super close solo, but never a win. Alright, yeah. Okay. This is yikes. Okay. So we will drop a skilled investigator on the table. Let's go. We will exhaust Doctor Strange. I have Agamotto and Quinn Carey to play Crimson Bands. We'll deal 7 damage to Red Skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's not an attack, so I'm pretty sure. So restart, call it a draw. Let's see where it goes. It's not an attack, so it does not trigger retaliate, which I think is one of the crazier things. It stuns, and we got images, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So let's go Cloak of Levitation to ready Doctor Strange. We will exhaust Doctor Strange to play Sanctum Sanctorum, or exhaust and toss Sanctum Sanctorum to play images. So confuse the villain, remove 4 threat from a scheme. So we will clear this scheme, which gets rid of this deck and confuses the villain. We will trigger Skilled Investigator to draw a card into Magical Enhancements, which is not a card we care about. Vapors of Veltor. Okay. Energy for a Sorcerer Supreme. Will Cosmo thwart thwart here and cycle this top card. This is a tough matchup. I like it. And we've got images again. Okay. So because of that, I go 1, confuse. Four total goes on. Let's flip down to Alter Ego. And then we can use images to clear this next turn. Alrighty. Ready up. We're going to toss Magical Enhancements. We got Overwatch. Okay, nice. Spiritual Meditation. Strength. Speed. Chance Encounter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another Chance Encounter. Whew. Okay, we got this. We're going to go 1 here. Red Skull is going to scheme. He is confused. Oh, wait, nope. Before that, I'm sorry. Let's flip this in. Hydra Reinforcements. When defeated, the player defeated the scheme discards a non-elite minion. So that's unfortunate because both of these are elite. Comes in with 2. Red Skull's going to scheme, but he's confused. Then we got 2 and 1. So we're up to 5 there. Then we've got a Hazard icon again. Master Strategist. When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme in play, then discard this card. And we've got Exhaustion, Surge, and Exhaust our Identity card. Surges into Spreading Lies. Place 2 threat on each scheme in play. So that takes us up to 7. And we've got 4 here. That's fine. That Overwatch is going to come in handy. Okay. Alrighty. Magical enhancements is good if you're planning on defending in the villain. Yes. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. So Doctor Strange is going to flip up to, or Steven is going to flip up to Doctor Strange. We're going to place an Overwatch here on Hydra reinforcements. Cloak of Levitation will ready Doctor Strange. And we're going to play a chance encounter on Hydra reinforcements as well. We will exhaust Doctor Strange, play a chance encounter, confuse the villain, and remove 4th threat. We'll remove the 4th threat here. Hydra reinforcements goes away. I just want to make sure I didn't place any. Yeah, no side schemes are in the normal discard pile, thank goodness. We can't defeat anything. Overwatch triggers, so we'll remove 4th threat over here. Chance encounter triggers, so we can search your deck and discard pile for an ally and add it to your hand. So this does cycle first, right? So we got Crimson Bands, okay. I'm thinking, let's get Strange. No, not Strange. Nick. I guess we can search through here anyways. We got Jessica Jones. Maybe Wong. No, I need someone that can take a hit. I'm thinking it's gonna be Nick. Who's in my discard pile? No, Wong is out there. Blindfold. Let's go Blindfold. We'll pull Blindfold from our discard pile. Okay. So Blindfold is now in our hand. We got Crimson Bands here. We're not going to be able to trigger that, but we can trigger Skilled Investigator to draw a card, which is Master of the Mystic Arts. So technically we could trigger Crimson Bands if we wanted to. Trying to figure out if that's worth it. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to let Red Skull be stunned, and then we'll trigger Crimson Bands next turn so that we can just make sure that he stays stun locked. I think we want to, let's Spiritual Meditation, draw 2 cards, clear the area, and a Magical Enhancements, discard a card. Let's go Magical Enhancements here. Let's go Quinn Carrier and a Strength to play Blindfold. So after Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. So we got Caught Off Guard, Bitter Rival, Assault, Infinite Power, and Death Knot 9000. So this is discard and upgrade or support you control. We get to discard one of these. So I'm going to pick one of these to discard. This is probably fine because getting rid of Skilled Investigator is not the end of the world. Bitter Rival, exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play. Not horrible because we got Cloak. Assault could be pretty bad. Infinite Power, you give Red Skull a tough status card, then he attacks or schemes. So that's worse than Assault. And Assault, we can manipulate Assault into being a boost card. And then Death Knot 9000. I never shuffled. Whenever I defeated that, there was Sir Rastin. We're going to shuffle him in here. Because this is why I need those when defeated tokens. Death Knot 9000. Let's go with the Infinite Power. Okay. Blindfold will thwart 2 here. Let's go I have Agamotto to clear the area here. Which draws us a card. Just Zone of Silence. That does not help us too much. Blindfold needs a damage. Do you have a deal with buy the same? No, I do not. I do not. I just like their stuff a lot. So anything that they do go back in the same order. That's why I flipped them. So now this is just the top card. This is my Josh trick. Josh taught me this trick. Get up in game. So you just you reverse them and then play them face up, just so you don't have to remember. But no, I don't have any deals with By the Same Token. I have reached out to them to see if they wanted to collaborate, and I never got a response. But I just like their stuff a lot. So, alrighty. I think I'm gonna hang on to Master of the Mystic Arts. Zone of Silence is fine. I think Speed may be good to hang on to, but we're probably gonna. What is Cosmo doing? Cosmo is going to name Side Scheme here, which is prison camps. That's a little unfortunate, actually. I was hoping that we could get prison camps for the attack here. Okay. Let's toss a Zone of Silence and a Speed, and then we will ready up. We got Jessica Jones, Protective Ward. We actually... No, we will be safe. Okay. Mystical Studies, Nick Fury, and a Spiritual Meditation. Alrighty. Place 1. The Doomsday Chair. If MODOK is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard power from MODOK and put him into play, and then shuffle the encounter deck. This comes in with an acceleration token. And honestly, what we may do, this comes in with 8. I was thinking about this. The strategy may be to just not take these out. And just either have a block or stun lock Red Skull. Because I don't want to deal with MODOK over and over and over again. So that'll be a decision that we'll have to make at some point. Okay, Red Skull is going to attack, but he is stunned. MODOK is going to attack for 2, and then we got Wild Run attacking for 2. We're at 6 health. I think I hate it. Let's block with Blindfold on one of those and take 2. Blindfold dies. Just because that also will make sure that she gets back in for the reshuffle, because that entering play ability is so good. So let's go ahead and do that. And then our encounter card is Caught Off Guard. We will discard a Skilled Investigator, which is also nice because it gets in the reshuffle. Okay. I guess we have a Protective Ward. But at that point, I'm spending 2 resources to keep a Skilled Investigator, and I don't have a side scheme that I'm going to want to be killing this turn. And so I'm good with just trying to find it again. Okay. Let's go Spiritual Meditation. So draw 2 cards. Turn the Tide. Turn the Tide works with, after your hero thwarts and removes all the threat from a scheme. Okay. Ooh, wait, hold up. I just realized that Crimson Bands is not an attack, so it bypasses all the retaliate. Maybe Cosmo will get lucky and pull a Doomsday Chair with the discard out. That's kind of what I'm... That's... Let's keep our fingers crossed, right? Okay. I still think I should be confusing Red Skull. Alright, I'm sorry, stunning Red Skull. Leave MODOK out there for... I hate leaving MODOK out there. Astral Projection. We're discarding one of these cards. I guess it'll be Protective Ward. Oh, I guess I could do it to both. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what I'm looking at is Quinn Carrier for a Master of the Mystic Arts, and we will use Eye of Agamotto and an Astral Projection to play Crimson Bands. So 7 damage to Red Skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get to stun him. So Red Skull is stunned and confused again. No retaliate triggers, so that's nice. We could drop Jessica Jones here. We could also set MODOK up with just 1 health left. And so once we see that Doomsday Chair pass, we could easily take him out. That may be what we look at doing. Villains at 2. Whenever we flip, we get an encounter card. This is not the worst time to flip Red Skull. He comes in with 20, so we do have a lot of damage, but we have Crimson Bands right here, which is 7 of that, plus a stun. And then if we turn the tide, his retaliate does not trigger again. So many decisions. I love it. Okay, so let's go. No, we're gonna do this. Let's do. We're at 4 health. That is also not the best. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and toss these 3. No. Let's flip down. We got Mystical Studies. We can flip down, search our deck, and discard pile for a Doctor Strange card, which is going to be a Master of the Mystic Arts, which allows us to spam Crimson Bands again. Hey, happy 2K sub days. Haha. Thank you. Okay, so sorry, there's a lot of thinking going on. I decked out, so I need this card. Assault is going to gain Surge. It's going to surge into Death Knot, which I think is going to be fine. This is going to be exhausted character for each side scheme in play. That's rough. So we actually, you know what? Bitter Rival may be wanting to grab Protective Ward with Mystical Study. Nope, because it's a Hero Interrupt, so we will not be able to do that. Let's go ahead and thwart here. Naming side scheme, the Sleeper. That's a really big pill right there to get rid of Sleeper. We're sitting at 2 health on the villain. I want to go ahead and... No, that's so many decisions. Might as well... Let's hit him for 1, and we'll take 1. Let's Cloak of Levitation to ready Doctor Strange. We are going to flip down to Steven. We're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to toss a Jessica Jones for a Mystical Studies, which will grab a Master of the Mystic Arts. We got Fury, Turn the Tide, and Master of the Mystic Arts in our hand. And that will be good. So right now we're still doing a Logan versus Strange contest. We are, yeah. So this is Red Skull, Expert Red Skull with the Doomsday Chair and Anachronauts for... and we're starting with Strange. So Strange is starting. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be rough. This is just going to be rough. Okay. So we're going to hang on to Master of the Mystic Arts. I think we're going to hang on to Fury. And we'll draw up to 6. Chance Encounter, that's nice. Sanctum Sanctorum. Energy. Love saying that with Nick. And a Spiritual Meditation. All right, let's ready up. We're going to place 2 here. Red Skull's going to scheme, but he's confused. Then we've got 3 more going on. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Flip into this. Censor the Past. When defeated, each player chooses 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck. So now this has 2, and that is 3. Also, so I meant to say this earlier. For the LCG games today, I will be pulling them out. I will have the live stream live. It'll be ready. Anyone can view it at any time. But for the LCGs, I will pull those out because I know that there are some people that don't necessarily want to navigate through an 8-hour live stream to find what they want to watch. So the LCGs I'll pull out and post as their own video. It will be the same video, which will be, sorry, but just to make it a little bit easier for some people to find if they're searching just for like the Lord of the Rings game or something like that. So that those videos will be pulled out and separated. But the other games I'm just going to leave in. I'm not going to post those as individual content. So, okay. So Assault Surges. Oh wait, actually I guess this is dealt. So Bitter Rival, exhaust a character for each side scheme in play. Assault Surges into Death Knot. Okay. So on my turn, I guess we'll Spiritual Meditation into Spiritual Meditation and a Zone of Silence. We'll toss the Sanctum Sanctorum. Spiritual Meditation into a Concussive Blow and a Spiritual Meditation. We'll toss the Concussive Blow. We'll Spiritual Meditation into a Chance Encounter and a Astral Projection. We'll toss the Chance Encounter. Okay. So that kind of sets up our hand fairly nicely. And this is getting dangerous. This is our biggest issue right now, is all of these guys. Okay. Tough. Let's flip up to Doctor Strange. He is still stunned here. We would take 5 damage, which would not necessarily kill us. Oh, this is what we're gonna do. I'm running out of room. Let's go ahead and throw Chance Encounter on Censor the Past. Let's go Energy Quinn and Eye of Agamotto for a Nick Fury. We will draw 3. We got Speed, Clear the Area, and a Magical Enhancement. Okay. Nick will go ahead and Cloak will ready Strange. Okay. There's so many like decisions right here. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk through it. Okay, so we've got 5 here. Let's go Nick to attack Red Skull and push his Red Skull. So we get an encounter card. Is that how we want to do that? Go 3. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out if I want to Censor the Past first to get the Chance Encounter to get Blindfold in order to play Blindfold. And if I can do that, then I can kind of make sure that this card is going to be an okay card to grab. But if I do that, I won't have the money to pay for Crimson Bands, which is not the end of the world, actually. We could hang on to Master of the Mystic Arts for Crimson Bands next turn. We have another Master of the Mystic Arts coming up. Okay. So I think that's what we want to do, just so we can manipulate this to our advantage. So let's go ahead and go magical enhancements for a zone of silence. Discard, choosing to choose a scheme, censor the past. Discard up to 4 cards. We're going to discard 3. We got strength, concussive blow, and a magic blast to remove 3 threat. That defeats this. This goes back down to 1. And then when defeated, each player chooses 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck. So I think what that is going to look like is Magic Blast. I feel like it has to be Magical Blast, right? Because I'm looking for damage right now. I'm looking for damage. Damage needs to be, I guess, strength and energy. Yeah, let's go strength and energy. So we get to shuffle these back into our deck. Chance encounter triggers. So we get to search our deck and discard pile, which we'll go grab blindfold. We also have Wong. Wong is, no, I'd rather have blindfold right now. Okay, so blindfold is in our hand. We will use a clear the area, a speed, and an astral projection to play blindfold. So after she enters play, we get to look at the top 5 cards, discard 1 of them. Okay, yeah, no, I think I like this flow a little bit better. So Twisted Reality is in site 1, attached to a side scheme. When the attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first player an encounter card. Love it. Love it. The way that I see it, damage is your biggest shortcoming. So double Crimson Bands would kill 2 minions, let the main scheme pop if need be. I was thinking double Crimson Bands to take Red Skull down to 6. And then a Nick could kill Red Skull at that point, right? A Nick play. I think I'm going to try and tank the minions, right? I don't want to kill MODOK. Wild Run is 9 health to kill because he has the biochemical upgrades. So it could be a Death Knot. And it's just like, it's a tough situation. What sleeves are you using there? Dragon Shields? Yes, these are Dragon Shields. Dragon Shield Clear Matte. That's what I use for pretty much everything. I have a couple other sleeves that I'm trying out. So like, I just recently got the Game Genic sleeves. And so I've got a couple of different sleeves that I'm trying out. I will do a video later. Ooh, okay, so 2 Insight 1s. So Twisted Reality. I think I'm okay with that. Right? So oh wait, no, because we have a villainous here. We have a villainous here, so this stun does not just mean that we're going to get this. Okay. Why was I thinking I was getting an encounter card? Oh, when I push Red Skull, I get an encounter card. So Twisted Reality is a fine encounter card to get. Twisted Reality is a boost card. Biomechanical upgrades. Surges. I think we want to get rid of this. Or get rid of Twisted Reality and let biomechanical upgrades be our boost card. And then the Assault. I don't like the Assault. But what we could do is we have no damage here. We have 2, 4. And then we would have 2. So this is 6 damage coming in. The Assault, Nick could block the Assault. And then we would get 2 more boost cards here. I think that's probably fine. We have Blindfold block 1 of these. And then we take 4, which puts us at 2 damage, which is Crimson Bands is enough to kill at that point. Or not to kill, but that's tough. That's tough. I think regardless, we're getting rid of one of these twisting realities. We will get twisted reality as a boost card, or as a dealt encounter card. Biomechanical upgrades. The assault, the villain is going to attack us, and then he's going to get 2 more boost cards. Oh, he's going to get a lot more boost cards actually. So Nick will definitely block that. Nick will definitely block that. I don't think there's anything that gives overkill, so I think we should be okay there. Okay. Now we got Nick, who's going to attack. Retaliate doesn't trigger because it kills him, but Nick takes a damage. We get an encounter card, and he goes up to 20. I'm tense. This is tense. Blindfold will go ahead and thwart 2 here. We got Master of the Mystic Arts. Strange is still doing something. What is Strange doing? I think Strange is just going to thwart here. Yeah, okay. Yep, I think that's the best option we've got. Alrighty, let's stand up. Okay, we got Master of the Mystic Arts, Genius, Wong, Skilled Investigator, so 2 for energy. Jeez, we're cost. Okay, so now we have the tools to cycle right back to Crimson Bands. 3 plays of Crimson Bands wins us a game. So if we can hit Crimson Bands 3 times, which we can hit with Master of the Mystic Arts, we can use with a normal activation, and then we've got a couple of cycles. So if we can get lucky on the cycles, I think we can, we have it. Well, let's just play through, and then we'll speculate after we see what happens. So we got 2 here. Encounter card comes out. It's a Doomsday Chair again. So that's good to see. That comes in with 8. So with 8, we have so with this out here, we should be okay. Hey, how's it going, Canadian Mustache? Welcome. Congrats on 2K. Thank you so very much. Happy to have you here. Okay. Red Skull's going to attack. He is stunned. We've got Wild Run attacking for 2. MODOK attacking for 2. Death Knot attacking for 2. So that's 6. So we have to block one of these. Let's go. Let's block Blindfold. Then we'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that was the boost card here. Okay. We'll deal this encounter card. First one is Insight 1. So we'll place a threat, and we'll attach this to this side scheme. We got an assault, so the villain's going to attack us. Villain's attacking us for 2 plus a lot of boost cards. So Nick is going to block. So 2, when Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme in play. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. This is give the enemy 2 more boost cards, so it's going to be 4. Fury's blocking now. Fury's blocking now. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, Fury is blocking now because we played Blindfold, so we knew what was coming. We knew that we were going to get hit for a 4 plus 4 boost cards, and that's what Fury is blocking. Now he does, yeah. So 4, take 1 damage. Give this enemy another boost card. Okay, so we take a damage. I did not think about that being in there. Plus 2, give the villain a tough status card and another boost card. The tough status card is pretty rough, actually. 0, 1, exhaust the character you control. Give this enemy another boost card. We will exhaust Strange. And then the last boost card, give the villain a tough status card and another boost card. So we deck out. Do the boost cards get in the shuffle? I don't actually know. I have no idea how that works. That's one of those weird actions. Maybe I would think so. I would think that they would. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. I want to count them. Okay, 7 plus 2. Okay. Well, it was enough. I'd say they are still being resolved. That also makes sense. I could see it either way. I think the worst case scenario is that they get shuffled back in. Actually, I don't know what the worst case scenario would be. Anyways, Nick is dead. Nick is DED dead. So they shouldn't be in the discard pile yet. Or do you resolve one discard, resolve one discard, resolve one discard? I guess is the other way to look at it. Okay. Okay. So that happened. Okay, so we will Cloak of Levitation to Ready Strange. And this is gone. This tough is not good. I am not a fan of that. But actually, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go Eye of Agamotto and an energy to play Wong. Wong will attack to knock off the tough. He'll take 2 damage. Then we will Quinn Carrier, Master of the Mystic Arts, Genius, Crimson Bands to deal 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And stun. We will exhaust Strange, Crimson Bands for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Takes him down to 6. I think I'm kind of okay with whatever else side schemes are out there. No, there's one more temporal that adds another the Anachronauts. So we're gonna be adding 4 thread here, which takes us to 7. Red Skull will scheme out, and then we'll add 3, 4. We scheme out at 11. So I'm okay losing that main. Crimson Bands is over here. What do we got? What do we got? Winds of Watum. Not a horrible one. Let us. I think even though Winds is so good, I think we need to cycle Winds just so we can get to Crimson Bands. The other thing, ooh, actually, you know what? We may be able to grab a magic attack. How many? We have all of our magic attacks in a pretty thin deck, so we're gonna keep Winds of Watum because a magic attack probably wins us the game as well. Okay. So I guess Cosmo is going to. I don't think it matters. Thwart 1 here. Side scheme. Mass Chaos is gone. Okay. Flip down. Stand up. Got Magic Blast. There we go. Clear the area. Overwatch. Turn the Tide. Master of the Mystic Arts. Helicarrier. Alrighty, so let's add 4. So we got 2, 4. So we're at 6 out of 8. Red Skull is going to scheme for 3 plus a boost card, which is plus 2. So we lose this. First off, we have to. That's not supposed to be in there. I'm sorry. Oops. Okay, so the Anachronauts is out there now. Okay. So we lose this. Reveal the top card of the side scheme deck. Now, what really messes up now is if we get the sleeper. The sleeper comes out, we're in a lot of trouble. And we've got the Anachronauts. Ooh, it's another. That's actually probably not good either. Okay. And this comes in with 1, 2, 4, scheming for 1 plus give this enemy 2 more boost cards. Ew. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm running out of threat. Oh, here we go. We got 2, 4, 6. This is intense. This is insane. Okay. After applying boost card to an activation, discard it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Josh. Okay. Okay. So we're resolving 3 encounter cards. First one is advanced. The villain schemes. That's gonna be game. So it's gonna be 3 plus 1 is 4. That's game. Bummer. Sir Rastin was guard. That would also probably be game. And then this would surge into a bitter rival exhausted character. Yeah. It would have. I don't think we would have won that game. I think even if we did not scheme out, I think we would have lost the game. Because we would have exhausted all of our characters, which means that we would not have been able to heal, which means that we would not have been able. Well, I guess we could have used Wong to heal, and then if we played Magic, well, we would have a discard. Yep, no, we. Jeez, that was intense. Alrighty, well, that. Okay. Okay. Whew. 12 threat. No, it was way more than that. Oh, yeah. It was just it was a race to the finish. Like, could we get there? Could we finish before we flipped up? This guard ended it. If we didn't have the guard, we would have Magic Blast after healing, and we would have had it. We would have had it. But oh well. How intense. How intense. Alrighty, so let's do Wolverine now. Let's do Wolverine now. Sometimes I would maybe continue on and play it again, but since we got a lot of games to play, we're just gonna go Wolverine, and we will talk about what Wolverine is gonna bring to the table. That, geez, that was insane. That there are so many things that went wrong. That's fine. That's fine. We got it. Let's see if the Canadian mutant can do the job. I think Doctor Strange losing is quite the sight, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, but we got it. We got it. So Wolverine is a rush. So Brant taught me. So let's see how Wolverine can do against the rush. But I do think Wolverine has probably a little bit better of a matchup here. Because you have to do... Where's my obligation? You have to do, what is it, 36 damage before you die? It's not impossible. Oh, there it is, right there. Alrighty. Ooh. that was exciting though. That was an exciting game. That was a really exciting game. Good way to start off, right? Alrighty, let's see what Wolverine's got. The other thing that would have really messed with us is the red house, I think. I think that would have been pretty bad. Just because he can't take damage when the red house is out. So we may have been able to finesse our way around it, but Okay. Wolverine's deck. We're running an aggression deck. It is going to be a pretty quick deck. Wolverine can do it. Does that make him the new #1 S tier? No, not necessarily. So I have at least 2 more of these matchups that I want to do. So we did Magneto, which Doctor Strange won that matchup. If Wolverine, if he can beat this, then he would. I don't know. We'll talk about it afterwards. But I also want to do. Oh shoot! What were the other ones that I wanted to do? Oh, like a Thanos, someone with stalwart, because I think Strange can really struggle with stalwart, and then, like I don't know, one other one that I can't. Maybe Collector 2. I think it may have been Collector 2, because Collector 2 is just heavy thwart. So, a Wolverine. Let's see what Wolverine's got for us. So we're gonna be running an aggression deck. We've got Sunfire in here to help us. One, Wolverine loves chump blockers, right? Because he's utilizing his own damage or his own health as resources. So if we can avoid attacks, we like that a lot more. Also, we need to go up to 10 health. And the villain is going to be at 16. So Sunfire is a block here. Tuckleberry Finn, Nelson, I'm a few cycles behind the Marvel Champions, but I love to jump into X-Men, Logan, and Gambit. Would you not recommend those heroes based on the limited card pool for X-Men? And I would totally recommend the heroes. I think, well, I think Gambit is one of those heroes that has just like a wide horizon the more cards you have. But I think Gambit and Logan are going to be fine, especially Logan. Logan's going to be excellent with any size card pool. So I would definitely check out Logan, and Gambit would be really cool too. I don't think there are very few heroes that you kind of need an expanded card pool. So you could try Goblin with Symbiotic Strength, Expert. It's quite heavy minion experience. Okay, like Mutagen. You mentioned Collector in the first video. The Breaker is Expert. Oh, Ronin. Yes, Ronin. That's who it was. I've blocked Ronin from my mind. Ronin no longer exists in my. Okay, so we got Sunfire, we got Prof to help with some of these side schemes. Angel, Ironheart, Hulk, and Fury. Colossus, Mockingbird, Marvel Boy. So cheap allies. The idea is hopefully we can get a cheap ally and a attack out. So, our highest cost ally is 3, right? So Nyx is going to draw some cards. Professor X also costs 3. Colossus costs 3. So mostly 2 cost allies. We've got 2 copies of counterattack. We're also going pretty heavy into the physical resources. We've got 3 copies of skilled strike, so +2 damage whenever we make an attack. We got our doubles. We got our power ofs. We've got 3 clobbers and 3 drop kicks. So straightforward deck. Go face with Red Skull and hopefully it works. I don't know. I've not played this deck, so this also could be horrendous. I have no idea. So I will say that. We'll shuffle up. If we do draw into our claws on the mulligan, I don't know. I still don't like that rule. I think that rule in and of itself makes Wolverine worse than Doctor Strange, but that's how we will play. But if we draw the claws in the mulligan, we will scoop. Anyone mention Monday that Zola vs. Strange? Zola vs. Strange, yeah, would be a good matchup to test Strange. That's true. Yeah. Zola would be interesting. I usually have my cards right here. They're not right here anymore. But Zola would be really yeah. There's a lot of good matchups, but I want to mainly do some matchups that favor Strange, some matchups that favor Wolverine. I think this matchup probably favors Wolverine, just because Wolverine can deal with the minions. Wolverine can deal with the health. I don't think it's going to be a true rush sense in like what you would see on a Step Into the Portal stream where you win on turn 3. It's going to be like a pseudo rush, which honestly may just be horrendous and bad for us. But I think that it kind of is how the cards fall. So we'll see. But alrighty, so Red Skull starting out. Logan gets 6 cards. Got 2, 4, 6. Slice and Dice, Lunging Strike, a Dropkick, Counterattack, Strength, and a Colossus. Nice. Alrighty. Sweet. So, Strength and Dropkick are our best friends. Lunging Strike allows us to deal 8 damage. So right here, if we do this, we have 12 damage with the claws, right? Then we can drop a counterattack in case he does swing back at us. That's always an option. The other thing would be we could play Colossus, and I don't think we play Colossus. I think since we have the stun, we just we roll into something else. Let's toss a Slice and Dice, and let's toss a counterattack. Actually, Slice and Dice is 3 and 3. That's 6. So if we do this, that's 12 damage. That puts them at 4, which is 2 basic attacks. And then we can Slice and Dice next turn. We'll mulligan. Power of Aggression. Okay. And an Angel. Well, that's really nice. Alrighty. I like the start. Let's go ahead and use our setup ability to go find our claws. And put those into play. The claws are exhaust Wolverine's claws to choose an attack event in your hand. Take damage equal to its printed cost. Play that event, ignoring its resource cost, and it gains piercing. Okay. So we will start by flipping up to Mr. Wolverine. Actually, oh shoot. I forgot about this. That's fine. We'll be able to drop Angel, so we're good. Okay. So let's go Strength for Angel. Wolverine and Angel will thwart the red house. That would have been actually really bad. So I'm glad we drew into that. Power of Aggression and Colossus to play Dropkick. So that is with all physical resources. We deal 4 damage to Red Skull. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stun. We get to draw a card, which is Clobber. We will go ahead and exhaust Wolverine's claws for a Lunging Strike. So we'll take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And deal 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Putting him at 4. We'll stand up. Do we hang on to Clobber? I think probably not. No, I think we do. So if we hang on to Clobber, we deal 3 damage to an enemy. And then we can have Clobber and Angel can push Red Skull and then an attack. But our other attacks are just so much better. Also, if we do go with a Slice and Dice, 3 damage, push 3 damage. That could also be a good way to use a Slice and Dice. We're going to mulligan the Clobber. Or not mulligan, but we're going to discard the Clobber. We got Skilled Strike. Oh, that's excellent. Adamantium Skeleton, which is a pass. There's a Clobber in case we needed it. Lunging Strike, huge. And a counterattack. Alright. So we will place 1, flip into the Anachronauts. When defeated, shuffle everything. This is the exact same start that we had last time, right? Okay, Red Skull is stunned. We got 3 cards. Hydra Exo Soldier with toughness. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. This is permanent, so we have to Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Insight 1, attached to a side scheme. Red Skull's Pistol gains piercing and ranged. And gang up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. Alrighty, so Red Skull is going to be attacking for 1, 2, 3. We will block with Angel. +2. And Hydro is going to hit us for 2. Start of our turn, we're going to heal for 2. So we're up to 7. Let's attack with a skilled strike to deal 4. So Red Skull goes up to 20 health. And deal us an encounter card. Wolverine's claws will take 3 damage for a lunging strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So down to 12. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll play a clobber for 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll flip down to alter ego. Stand up. I got better. Drop kick. Slice and dice. 4, 5. Regenerative healing and regenerative healing. Right? So we'll place 1. We will flip into the Doomsday chair. Doomsday. MODOK. MODOK's going to come hang out with us. So that's going to be fun. Red Skull's going to scheme for 3, 4, plus 0. So that actually doesn't pop. So MODOK will pop it. Reveal the top card of the encounter or the side scheme deck, which is the Doomsday Chair again. And then scheme for 2, so we're going to have 3 here. We got 3 cards resolving. First one is Sir Rastin with Guard. That hurts. That really hurts. We got Assault, so this is going to surge into a Hydro Exo Soldier. And an Advance. So 4 plus 2 is 6. That puts us at 9. Can we win? Can we win? Can we win? That is the question. We have to win this turn. Not looking good for Red Skull right now. It's starting to look similar to last game. Yeah, this guard loses us the game, I think. If we did not have this guard, we have the damage to kill him, right? So we have 6, 10. We have 10 damage in our hand. But can Sir Rastin... Okay, we can slice and dice Sir Rastin. And we have... We have 4 health. Okay, so... Oh, okay, hold up. So what we could do... Now it's almost... Can Nick kill the guard? I think so. So Nick can take out the guard, but then we don't have the cards to kill Red Skull. But we can heal for 6. So if we heal for 6 here... No, because we're going to lose threat. Any of those have overkill? No, none of them have overkill. I think we've passed both of our cards with overkill. Okay, so how do we do this? So we are at 9, and we've passed both of our advances. 9 out of 11. There are insights in here. We've seen a couple of those. So I think threat... Oh, but this has the acceleration. It has 2 accelerations. Okay, so I think we heal for 6. We drop Nick. And Nick can take out the guard here. Nick is then a blocker here. But no, because then we're short on. No, okay. We drop Nick, deal 4 damage to the guard. Then Slice and Dice Sir Rastin, and then Red Skull. And so that puts us at 1 health effectively. Nick has the block. We have all of this. It also, I mean, like, Nick could draw something, and Nick thwarts over here. Nick could also remove almost all the threat as well. That is true. So let's see. We got Slice and Dice. We also have a ton of. We still have a couple of skilled strikes. No, Nick is not going to draw us cards. But if Nick draws us cards, is that going to be better? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay, let's heal for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 10. Let's flip over to Wolverine. Let's drop these cards to play Nick. Nick will deal 4 damage here. And then, yeah, I think this is our best option, right? We Slice and Dice. We take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We kill the guard and we deal 3 to Red Skull. Takes him down to 6. Nick is blocking. We're getting hit for 6. We'll have 1 health. I don't think he can survive all the minions though. We will have 1 health if we can do that. Oh, but it's a retaliate. He has retaliate. So we take 1. So we will die. We will die. Yeah. No. Haven't got quite in Red Skull box and are a bit reluctant too. It just seems basic and a lot of villains seem stale. To me, my FLGS doesn't even have it, so I'm not too pressed to order it anyways. I really like Red Skull. I think I really like Spider-Woman. I think Spider-Woman is a fantastic way. Also, James, thank you for the 2K. Okay, so instead of slice and dicing, let's retcon a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sir Rastin comes out. We don't have any new information, so this is fine. Here, Nick is actually not. So instead of no, we don't get retaliated because we kill Rastin. Okay, nope. So this guy dies. Seems like you have an impossible decision. There is no retaliate because he dies, so we're good. And then Nick is gonna take 2 here. And then we just have to get lucky. So we'll stand up. Sunfire. Jubilee. Marvel Boy. Tracked by Scent. Ironheart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place 3. Oh, wait, no. No, we're placing 3, so we missed it anyways. Yeah. Okay, it's game. It's game. For some reason, I thought it was only... No, I'm doing math. Yo, I can't do math today. We're at 10. We're at 10. This comes in with the... that's not good. So now we have 2 of these hazards. We just have to get really lucky. We just have to get really, really lucky. Red Skull's going to attack us for 900 billion. Nick does not survive. We got 2, 4, 6. And we're resolving 3 encounter cards. First one. Exhaust the character you control for each side scheme in play. That's going to be Wolverine. And I think that actually... That may be game? We'll see. Attached to Red Skull. Insight 1. There it is. That's game. That was not a long game. We're at 130. I said that this was going to go to 130 or go to 2. So let's do one more game. Let's try this one more time because I feel like we were just on the cusp of. Actually, this probably no. I mean, Death Knot would have come in. What would we have done? We would have probably Red Skull's at Red Skull would be at 6. We got, I guess, Ironheart draws us 1. Yeah, no, we didn't have the damage anyways because of the exhaustion. Red Skull, yeah, Red Skull just ramped. This is a rough first pull. This is a really tough first pull. Just resolving 3 encounter cards turn 1 was just not great. Let's try it one more time. This one was really quick. I put on the schedule that we're playing Marvel Champions until 2, so I think we have enough time to do it one more time. Strange is a little bit longer of a game, so I don't think we would have been able to do it with Strange. Red Skull owned them both. Yeah, Red Skull owned them both. I don't know who had it better. I actually don't. Who do you all think? Who do you all think had it better? I think Wolverine was closer. Wolverine was closer, I think. This is a tough match though. MODOK is dumb. The Anachronauts are insane too. We got it though. We got it. Which game did you enjoy more? The Wolverine game. Yeah. Wolverine felt more exciting. Alrighty. Congratulations on 2K. Thank you so very much, Granger Life. Haha. Exciting. We still got so many games to play. I'm so excited. Alrighty. The hazards on those scythe games, just Red Skull's encounter deck is bad. Red Skull's encounter deck is bad. Okay, so let's put our health up back up to 10. Also, change that color and put Red Skull up to 16. Wolverine lost a lot faster, though. It seemed like even when the board state got kind of crazy, Strange was able to prolong the fight. That is more, I think that is more the way, the style of play. I think just the way the deck is built and the way that I played was what I was going for. I was going for ignore everything but health. And I think Wolverine can play a little bit different. But let's see. Got 2, 4, 6. What hero works best with leadership? Strange. Strange is the best leadership. Strange is the best leadership hero, I think, out of all the heroes. Mainly because of his strength and numbers build. Because he can just draw an infinite amount of cards. And so I think Strange is probably your best Marvel Champions leadership hero. Maybe Cyclops. Kill or be killed, right? Yeah. Alrighty, we got Prof, we've got Regenerative Healing, we've got Clobber, Colossus, Strength, and Counterattack. Okay, so we're going to keep Strength. Oh wait, Wolverine's Claws. We're just going to leave them out here. That's dumb. Okay. I think we probably need to drop Professor X just to get rid of the Red House. We'll mulligan these. Spider-Ham, Cap Marvel are also great in blue. Iron, yeah. Blue is just really good. Berserker Frenzy. Tracked by Scent. Ooh, nice. Okay. Adamantium Skeleton and a Mockingbird. Alrighty. I would have thought Cap or Cyclops would have been your pick, but Strange surprised me. Haven't tried. Yeah, so what you do is you just run 6 allies. So you run Stinger, Triskelion, and Avengers Tower. You throw 6 allies onto the table and then shrink the numbers. And then if you can combo that off with the Winds of Watum, like Strange will have a hand size of like 14 to 15 cards, and you just don't lose at that point. So it's not necessary. You're using your allies as a like engine, and that's just so good. It's just so good. And he also has the economy to pay for it. Winds of Watum is just a very strong card. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form. Let's go Strength for Attract by Scent to remove these 3 and draw 2, which is a Dropkick and a Clobber. Let's go. No, we have to do all of these. Adamantium Skeleton, Clobber, and Mockingbird for a Dropkick. So 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be at 12. And stun. And draw a card. Power of Aggression does not help us here. I guess we will. We'll drop Berserker Frenzy. Let's go ahead and hit him for 2. Not a great start. 14 to 15 cards. I know. Oh yeah. Like if you go back and watch the Strange Leadership Hero Spotlight, I think there's a time where I have like 12 to 14 cards in my hand. It's just, and then it's insane. It's kind of fun, but it's just like, it's crazy. We got Sunfire. I got better. Logan's give me some attacks. Berserker Barrage already. And another Tracked by Scent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll place 1. Don't give me a Necronauts. Don't give me a Necronauts. Let's go. Come on. What do I got? Sense of the Past. Each player chooses up to 3 cards and shuffles them in. Okay, that makes that a lot nicer. Big fan of that. I saw a really cool fix for Strange the other day. They made 3 more invocation cards from the deck. Still strong cards, but at least you don't see Watum all. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I like that. Nelson, do you have any plans to create a buyer's guide for new players to jump into Lord of the Rings or Arkham? Very interested in both, but they are super intimidating. So I don't have any plans to do that, but what I will say is that both of those systems are being repackaged, and so it's actually not super intimidating at this point, because what you do for like Arkham Horror, you buy the revised core set. All you have to do is buy that one core set. Then you buy like Dunwich is repackaged, Carcosa is repackaged, and so all of those little packs that you have to hunt down, you no longer have to do that. All you have to do is buy the Investigator and the campaign expansion, and that has everything that were in those little packs. So they've made it a lot more buyer friendly, and so those are really easy to get into now, and so I highly recommend just doing that. Same thing with Lord of the Rings. Now they're not repackaging in like an order of release for Lord of the Rings, but they are repackaging some of the more popular cards. The other thing with Lord of the Rings is if you buy the starter decks, those are also really, really good. I can make a video, but I think that it's going to be like a 3-minute video, and it's just going to be what I just said, because they've made it so easy to buy. They just made it so easy to buy. And I'm not at. The other thing is I don't have as much experience with those because I'm not buying the repackaged stuff. So I don't necessarily know which ones are the best. But for like Arkham, I would start with Dunwich. I would just go in release order. Dunwich, Carcosa, and then Lord of the Rings, I would buy the. Maybe someone else in chat is probably a little bit better with Lord of the Rings than I am with like suggestions. But I would say if you go with the revised core, only need 1 revised core. Just clip that and make it a short. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I love that. That's a great idea. Let's do that. Good call. Yeah, so just go with the revised core and then buy. That's so funny. That's a really good idea. Nice. That's great. Alrighty, so he's attacking, and we got 2 cards. The first one is Insight 1. Attached to a side scheme. When the attached side scheme is defeated. Yep. And then we got biomechanical upgrades. This surges. We don't have any minions, so it surges into an advance. The villain is going to scheme for 3 plus. Give the villain a tough status card and another boost card. 3, 5. So we don't lose it. Thank goodness. But it's not good. It's not good. Ugh. We're just not drawing into what we need to draw into right now. We could tracked by scent here. We get an encounter card if we do that. But it also allows us to draw into some more cards. I think that's probably the best thing. If we tracked by scent here, we get an encounter card, which is sad. But it allows us to get 2 more cards, which allows us to drop Sunfire and Berserker Barrage, probably. Let's do that, yeah. Okay, so let's go these 2 for tracked by scent. This is a when defeated, deal the first player an encounter card. And the acceleration goes away, so that's nice. We get to draw 1, 2. Okay. Yep. Let's go Wolverine's Claws. We'll take 2 damage. And do a Berserker Barrage to deal 4 with piercing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 6. And then we will throw Sunfire out there. Sunfire will attack for 2. Wolverine will thwart for 2. Stand up. Ooh, actually, we may want to counterattack. Because we get to draw a card. So instead of dropping Sunfire, instead of attacking, do we drop a counterattack? And then we take it, we just face the attack with Red Skull, which is probably going to be 2, 4. And then we can throw the 4 back and draw a card. Let's do that. So let's toss a Marvel Boy to play a counterattack. We still thwart here. We'll toss Sunfire. We got Jubilee, Lunging Strike, Genius, Nick. Alrighty. So we will place 1. Red Skull's gonna, we'll do this. Mass Chaos. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 threat there. A Crisis, meaning that we cannot take threat off the main, but that was not going to be something we were going to be doing anyways. Okay. So now he's attacking us for 2 plus a boost card. 3. We'll take counterattack. So we will take 3. 1, 2, 3. Deal 1, 2, 3. So he's down to 3. Berserker Frenzy draws us a card into Dropkick. Nice. There we go. Okay. Nice. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one is Past Demons. You can flip to alter ego form. We can exhaust Logan to remove past demons from the game, or I am stunned and confused. We'll flip and exhaust. But that gets rid of... That's fine. And then we've got Red Skull's Luger. So it gets piercing and ranged. Okay. Let's flip up to Wolverine. We will use a Jubilee, Lunging Strike, and Lunging Strike to play a dropkick. So 4 damage to Red Skull, which we'll push. We'll get an additional encounter card. And he goes up to 20. Nope. I wish I could go up to 20, but that is not mine. Villain's going to go up to 20. Stuns him. And we get to draw a card, which is Power of Aggression, which doesn't help. That's actually... Man, that stinks. Toss Power of Aggression. We're ready. Got Dropkick, Skilled Strike, and Slice and Dice. Let's go 2K. Hey, D20. Thank you so very much. Alrighty, let's place one here. Red Skull is stunned. We will draw a Modok. Cool. And a discard an ally or support you control. Haha. Okay. My turn. I will heal 2. Go up to 7. Okay, so if we play Nick, we can deal 4 damage to Red Skull. Then we can slice and dice and deal 6. So that's 10. We have 14 damage coming in at Red Skull. If we do that, then we're down to 4 and we lose 2 here. So we can't do that. If we throw Nick onto the table and draw cards, what do we got? We draw 3 cards. We could probably draw into a drop or into the kickers for a drop kick because we have one more power. Nope, we don't have the Power of Aggression. We have Clobber. Nope, we don't have the Clobbers. Yeah, so I think the Nick drop and hang on to Dropkick. Drawing cards. So let's do that. Let's just see what happens. We got Nick. We'll draw Ironheart 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's go Slice and Dice and Dropkick for Ironheart. We'll get to draw a card. And Skilled Strikes. Alrighty, okay. Okay. So Red Skull, we have a blocker with Nick or Ironheart. We have 6 attack with Skilled Strikes. We have 6, 8, 9, which puts him at 11. We will be resolving an extra encounter card, which is not the end of the world. We have 2 blockers here. So we can block, take 2. If we do that, we have a good chance of rolling in to kill. Now the problem is if he attacks, we're dead. The other option would be to like Skilled Strike over here. And then we can throw 2, 3 damage at Red Skull, taking him down to 17. But and then we have blockers. But I don't think I can do 17 damage in a turn. So I think we roll the dice. We go 3. 1, 2, 3. Go damage. And we attack with 2 Skilled Strikes for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking us down to 11. So we'll stand up. We'll draw into Regenerative Healing. We deck out. We've resolved an extra encounter card every single turn. Every single turn. So yeah, okay. Yeah. This is what we have to do. Slice and Dice, Berserker Barrage, Clobber, Colossus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. So we'll place one, which will push. Reveal Hydra Reinforcements. Yikes. That comes in with 2. Then we reveal this, which is the Sleeper. No! Sleeper has Guard, Retaliate, and Toughness. That's game, yeah. Because we can't tank the hits. Maybe not, maybe not. So Red Skull is going to attack. We will have Nick block. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give this enemy a tough status card and another boost card. Nick dies. 3 Ironheart will block. And then we've got 5 damage coming in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down to 2. We have 3 encounter cards. Master Strategist. Right Hook, which is Retaliate, that hurts. And then Exhaustion, Surge, Sir Rastin. There's another guard. Yep, that's game. You're playing Wolverine recklessly as D20 would. Oh, yikes. I think that's probably game, right? So we can... I guess we'll heal to 4. We can drop a Clobber to deal 3 damage here. We can take 3 damage to Slice and Dice here. But it's Retaliate, and so we die. Yeah, the Retaliates kill us. The Retaliates kill us. The other option, we could Clobber, Berserker Barrage. That puts us at 1 health. But I think if we roll down, we scheme out. So it's 2, 5 plus. Yeah, we scheme out. GG's. That's tough. That's really tough. That's a tough matchup. We also had we bottom decked most of our attacks. And so before this built up, we didn't, like, I think at the end of turn 2, we only did like 6 damage to him. And so that was tough. Oh well. Okay, well, we tried. I don't know who takes this one. We'll call this one a draw because I think both of them. I may need more attacks in here. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so I'm gonna do a be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up Marvel Champions, and we're gonna break out Spirit Island. So Spirit Island is gonna be next, and so that's gonna be on the table here in just a few minutes. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We got a lot more coming. See ya.